My name is David Lopez. I'm Adam.
Josh Ing.
Naomi Sheep.
And we are presenting the product Rollout. So, for our product, for our team, our philosophy is basically to stands for basically is okay. So basically, what each person worked on was I worked on the prototype, okay, and design.
So I help with the layout and come up with a lot of concepts.
I struggled through research and information.
So we each had our own part in the next. Okay, so the problems that we were running into, okay, is as friends, we wanted to hang out, right? But everybody had different things on the list, right? Nobody could communicate correctly and organize, right? So we decided that we are going to have to develop an app that helps us organize these thoughts, okay? Where to go, what times people are available, and basically what we want to do, okay? So that was the biggest problem. So our solutions is to create an app that does exactly that. It takes it so a user can go onto the website, create a profile, and from there, their friends can also join, and they can add them as their friends. Okay. Then they can create what's called an event. Okay. And within the event, each one of the users can list what the times are that they're available, what sort of places that they want to visit, and there is a search bar to search different businesses, local businesses that they can hang out, right? And it will show up under the event. From there, each of the users can see what the other people in the event have done, right? And they can vote on whether they want to do it or not. So the idea, our slogan is fun, friends, function. Okay, because the idea is to get together with your friends, have a good time. Thanks. So here is our demo. Don't know quite what this part is, but it is this. Gotcha, thank you. So basically, what we have here is a home. Okay, so with this, we have our logo that was created by Adam Roden here. We have the format which I created. Here we would be having an ad space. So this is a featured ad space that multiple businesses can purchase and be able to display their ad. Okay, and that is a form of revenue for us. Then down here, this is what it would look like if you're signing in, right? To your account, you would have recent responses from your event. Okay, and under here, you would have different ideas that people have. You basically grab. Okay, so let's say one of them was meet event. Okay, then the person would add that to their event, and it would show up like this. These are the little vote buttons here. Okay, so 2 people would like to go here, 1 person would not. And so the others. Okay, and those who have not decided yet, check or show as undecided. Okay, and this is interactive. If people want to see different images of like different types of inspirations, what they want to do, that's what that slider is for. We plan to add more images, tailor it to the users. Up here, we have a separate panel for the login / sign up. And this is to show basically what a new user would see, right? The login sign up events planner, so you can put your own like time frames, what works, what doesn't, and then about us. Okay. And that works for each one. Okay. And there's a search bar where you can search for local businesses. So, and that is basically our demo. Okay. And then
So for the market side, I researched existing web apps or applications that kind of serve other functions that we provide. Usually they're separated into 2 different apps. So there's one, So the market size, sorry, we're trying to do our serviceable market, available market is, for Carroll County, we're staying in Carroll County, and it's the percent of 18 to 30-year-olds in the, county that would possibly use our app. And so that's the serviceable available market, which is 22,630 plus. I got that number because, it's the 13% of the total revenue, which is 173,000. I can only really do 13% of 18 to 29 years old, while we are trying to provide to them that of 16 to 30-year-olds. But it's harder to narrow down to 16 and 17-year-olds and a 30-year-old, but then two different markets and statistics with data like that with that. And the total available market is the percentage of 16 to 30-year-olds in the entire nation. Which is 6.3 million. This is our market validation. I will research existing apps that would provide for each of our functions. They're usually two separate apps. There's Groupon, which there's things you can do with offers, discount and stuff. And there is currently 20 million active users as of their 2021 annual report. And Country is a shareable, so they allow you to have a shareable planner with all your friends and have your schedule on it, and you can see everyone's schedule to see when someone is free. And that, as of 2018, we have reached 10 million users. So our agenda is that there is about 22,630 18 to 16 to 30-year-olds in Carroll County, which is our serviceable available market. And we have two features. We have the $1,500 for the big featured ad. It'll be $15 per month for the featured ad. So that'll be 12 months altogether, and that'll be about 18,000. I did that wrong, so it's actually $35 per 1,000 impressions. And I did it from the maximum of about 1,000 ads seen, so it went to $3. So I took $3 as the minimum instead of the $5. $3 times the 220,603 plus the 18,000, and then multiply that by 365. So the total is actually supposed to be 1 year is 24.8 million. So for 4 years, it'll be about 100 million. So.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the marketing strategy of the ad. We were going to rely on search engine optimization, and we were going to use that as one of our major pushes for the product. One of the things that I wanted to emphasize when we were talking about the marketing was that we want to get this in front of as many people as possible. Search engine optimization does that by putting it at the top of the search results. Making it the first thing that you see when you go searching on Google or whatever browser you may use. That is a #1 strategy. #2, email and mobile alerts. Those are something that you're going to see happening fairly often. Most applications have email and mobile applications where you can easily sign up for a newsletter or some kind of, I guess, text chain, something like that. They will usually send you offers, they'll send you emails, notifications, different events that might come up when using the service. And finally, social media and displaying on different types of, media. So showing up on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, any of the social medias that most people have their eyes on all day. When we were looking at the amount of ads that people see, those were the places where they saw ads the most. Those kinds of ads are the most important because those kinds of ads are the ones that are going to appeal to the demographic that we're trying to appeal to. So we wanted to make sure that it was something that they would eventually see and that they would want to engage with. Next slide. Our competition would include places like Groupon, places like Travel, Time Tree, and How About. These are services that provide a similar type of service, but none of them offer all of those services anymore. We plan to offer such a service. If you want to go to the next slide. Our future plan is we wanted to implement a reward system. So working with local and national chains in order to present some kind of incentive for coming back, some kind of reward system with local businesses to give local users an incentive to engage with local businesses. And we also wanted to go to prepaid services, which would include a type of fund system. So if, for example, younger users like in the 16 to 17 range, their parents might be in charge of their finances, regardless of if they have a job or not. They can have parents add funds to their account or be able to manage those accounts and those funds. So prepaid funds are a must. Another thing that we wanted to include is heat mapping. So looking to see where the most users are and providing notifications based on them. So a user is, for example, at a mall, and they are simply there to shop. And they have the application, and they go on the web app and they see, oh, here's 10,000 people congregating in this weird area over here. And they find out, okay, there's a concert. They can engage with that concert immediately and get tickets instantly. They can get any kind of, oh, sorry, yeah. We want to add a lot of stuff. Let's just put it that way. All right. Good job.
It's my first question would be, there's two instances in the last year, one in Florida, one in Texas, where kids have taken over someone's big home. And it's a social media element. How do you prevent the security aspect of that?
We would rely entirely on the businesses as far as like when you say security, you mean like,
Well, your heat map would show there are a lot of people in the neighborhood.
yes, so it would be heat maps based on active users. So it would be people who, and it would also rely on Facebook analytics as well. Facebook analytics combined with active users would provide a more accurate description of what is happening, not simply there's things happening here. You know, we wouldn't want to send users into danger. The main concept is that it would be people who are engaging with the application or social media and talking about different events. The security aspect would be entirely up to the venue. And that goes, you know, for booking and that kind of stuff. So that would rely on, you know,
But just for clarity, you started out, if I'm not mistaken, that friends could kind of basically have a party and coordinate among themselves to say who's ready to go.
Correct. We're saying in future expansions, when we expand beyond just friends, you know, in a single group, we would like to expand into a greater market. Yeah.
So my question is about your competitors. You listed 4 there, but why don't you think Facebook or well, really just Facebook? Why don't you think any of them are in your same market?
I would agree. It was just the competitors are too numerous to mention, but the niche that we provide is far superior to the competitors' offerings. Facebook and Twitter simply do not have local, you know, business deals with local businesses and coupons and such.
Not to mention, it also puts all in place, right? Because within the events, you can see as like all the schedules, you can see all the ideas, all in one place. So it's much more organized outside Facebook, where all these people commenting these different things, you know, sometimes you say, you know, we offer it all in one package, right?
So how do you protect what you have and prevent any of those other major corporations from just, you know, doing doing a similar or offering some service.
Proprietary business model.
That's all the time we have for questions.